season, however, she has struggled to find her footing, losing her national title for the first time in 6 years. History has shown us that even at age 27, don't count her out. The woman who took that title from her, Irina Slutskaya, did it with the highest level of difficulty in ladies figure skating. She has never looked stronger. Today, at the European Championships, Slutskaya looks to dethrone Bucheskaya again and go to the upcoming World Championships as the favorite. In the men's competition, rising star Evgeny Plushenko arrived in Vienna looking confident, and why not? He's undefeated this season, but has never beaten his countryman Aleksei Yagudin internationally. Sparks flew in the short program. Plushenko hit his quad, and Yagudin skated like the world champion he is and holds a lead by the slimmest of margins. Off the ice, the Russians leave each other cold. On the ice, the stage is set for one of the hottest showdowns in the history of the European Championships. Vienna, a breathtaking city of Baroque architectural splendor, and the birthplace of some of the finest classical music ever written. The Austrian capital boasts a figure skating legacy equally as rich. Vienna has crowned more European and world champions than any other city in the world. Come on inside Vienna Stadthalle. But for those of you watching back home in the U.S., feel free to call it City Arena. The men have just taken the ice for their warm-up for today's free skate. Now, a broken bone in his hand didn't prevent the reigning world champion Aleksei Yagudin from competing here, and hot after his title, Yagudin's heir apparent, countryman Evgeny Plushenko. Hello everyone, I'm Robin Roberts, and you are in store for a real treat. The stellar field here in Vienna includes every reigning world champion except ice dancers Krylova and Aleksei Inakov, who are not here due to Krylova's back injury. Now, this is an important event. A European title carries a lot of weight, a lot of prestige heading into the fast approaching World Championships. The ladies will skate later, but first, Olympic silver medalist Peter Carruthers joins me for the long-awaited showdown between Yagudin and Plushenko, which could very well be a preview of Worlds.
Definitely, Robin. Throw some rivalry in there for sure. World champion Aleksei Yagudin is going to have his hands full trying to hold back 17-year-old teammate Evgeny Plushenko, the man that was right behind him last year at the World Championships. Now, these guys aren't going to hold back. They're going to go for their big quads. But right now, Yagudin leads by the slimmest margin. Just one judge's vote separates Yagudin and Plushenko.
Well, 2 weeks ago, heading into this competition, Yagudin injured his hand. He broke a bone in his hand. Is that going to affect him at all?
Well, so far it hasn't. In the short program, Yagudin was fine. He hit his quad. He has a soft cast on. I actually shook his hand by accident backstage. I said, "Oh, sorry, Aleksei." He said, "No problem, my hand is fine." So I think he's okay there. He has said he may add another quad to try to keep back Plushenko. Now, Plushenko comes into this 5-0, and at the Grand Prix Series earlier in the season, that is the finals, he had 4 perfect 6.0s. So this is going to be a great fight for the European title, of which Aleksei Yagudin has owned this for the last 2 years.
And by the way, not a bad Russian accent you got going there, Peter. Well, after the short program, as we take a look at the standings, as you said, Yagudin has a slight lead over Plushenko. Today's free program is worth 50% of the skaters' total score, and many are here to secure a place on their world team.
Absolutely, and fasten your seatbelts, Robin, because all these guys are going to try the big quad.
First to take the ice, Aleksandr Abt of Russia, who recently finished third at Russian Nationals behind Plushenko and Yagudin.
Abt will try to fire off his quadruple toe loop first in this free program. Here it is.
Oh,
Leaning back in the air, not getting the leg back to stop the rotation. You can see if you start to lean, no chance. But there, nice triple axel forward takeoff into a triple toe, getting his timing back and the jumping mechanics right intact.
Nice recovery by Abt. Abt is skating to selections of Celtic music, including River Dance and Lord of the Dance. He struggled with a series of injuries. Hip injury, knee injuries. In '96, he crashed on the boards during an exhibition tour in Mexico and broke his leg. And his skate blade cut the quadricep muscle in his right leg. He had surgery. He was hospitalized for 6 months and couldn't walk for another 3 months.
It's amazing to just see him on the ice.
And amazing, no injuries this year for Aleksandr Abt.
He landed the triple axel earlier. Another one right there, very nice. Triple Lutz, the right foot jabs in to get him up in the air. Same kind of mistake, flipping out of that, not positioned properly in the air. Got to be straight, perpendicular to the ice. Tough jump, triple flip. Tough because you've got to place that right foot just right as you jab it in to get up into the air. Nice triple Salchow. You know, Robin, just to come back from that incredible injury, your leg atrophies so much from an injury like that. He's really on a good comeback trail. The jump's getting stronger every time I see him.
An admirable comeback by Aleksandr Abt of Russia.
Here's the quad toe loop. You've got to really get down on the right leg and spring up into the air. He has good height on it, but you can just see he's on the heel of his skate when he lands, and that's what causes the fall, leaning back.
And now the marks for Aleksandr Abt. First of all, for technical merit. A low of 5.3 to a high of 5.7.
Does it surprise you that that 5.3 comes from the Bulgarian judge and the Bulgarian skater? Dinev is next.
And for presentation, 5.3, 5.7 as well.
Almost the same.
And as you said, Peter, coming up next, the Bulgarian champion, Iván Dinev when we return here to Vienna in a moment. Welcome back to Vienna, everyone. One-time home of the great classical composers, Mozart, Haydn, and Beethoven. Their music lives on here at the State Opera House. And next Saturday, ABC Sports will be in Osaka, Japan for the ISU Four Continents Figure Skating Championships. Todd Eldridge will return to compete against his old foe, Elvis Stoico. 12 countries from around the world will compete as a road to gold continues next Saturday, 3:30 Eastern and Pacific, all right here on ABC.
Next competitor, Iván, Bulgaria.
And now the Bulgarian champion, Iván Dinev.
Dinev twisted his ankle a couple of weeks ago, and that was the right foot, so that will be aggravated by two jumps, the triple Lutz and the triple flip, because you jab the right foot in on both of those jumps. We'll see what happens. He'll take off on the left foot forwards here. Triple axel, triple toe loop. Good start.
Very good start. He's trying to become the first Bulgarian to ever medal in figure skating at the Europeans.
He did not have a quad in the short program, but he's got it scheduled right here. Quad toe. No. Started to lean, failed on the rotation, 3 revolutions.
He thought about it.
Yes,
he thought about it.
If you're not positioned just right, that's what happens. The triple Lutz, remember I said that's the jump that will aggravate the right foot, and sure enough.
You called it, Peter, you're right.
Well, not for sure, but so much pounds per square inch on that foot when you pick in like that.
He has been steadily improving. He received his first medal in a major international competition at Trophy La Ligue in November.
Did a nice triple axel in the beginning, and there, pitching forward, but strong lower back allowed that landing.
The free program lasts 4.5 minutes, worth 50% of the overall score. Qualifying round goes for 20%, the short program worth 30%.
circular footwork step, doing fast changes of position in a circle around the ice. Triple Salchow moving a little bit slow. He's getting a little tired here. And who wouldn't it? 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the program. Could have gotten a little lower on that sit spin, but I want you to remember, we're going to see some of the guys that come up later on skate a lot faster at the end. So stamina becomes a huge factor to these men.
And you can tell how tired he is after that 4.5 minutes on the ice.
He completed 6 triples in this program, and boy, was this a good one. The triple axel followed up by a triple toe, well positioned there, and that allows him to get up and do 3 nice rotations on that second jump. And the injury that he had definitely shows up here. Remember I said that right foot jabbing in, he twisted his ankle, only a double there. It obviously hurt.
5-4, 5-6.
Now for Ivan Dinev's marks, first of all for technical merit. 5-2 to 5-7. Have to keep in mind this member of the Bulgarian army is enjoying his best season to date. Now for presentation. 5-3 to 5-6. That is not enough to overtake Aleksandr Abt, who will remain in first place. Dinev now is in second. Remember, he captured his first international medal this season a short time ago at Trophy La Ligue. Still to skate, the Russians. Evgeny Plushenko looking for his first European title, and the reigning world and European champion Aleksei Yagudin when we return to Vienna in a moment. Come on back. In just 3 weeks, the World Championships begin in Nice, France, and the United States is sending another powerful team. 2-time U.S. national champion Michael Weiss leads the American men. He comes off a majestic performance at Nationals, where he earned a career-first 6-0. Timothy Gable holds the other spot on the men's team. He became the first man to land a quad at Nationals, and then he did 2 more, proving he is ready to challenge the Russians. 2-time world champion Michelle Kwan will be among the favorites for gold. With 2 years to go before the Olympic Games, this could be a crucial turning point in her career. Behind Kwan, rising star Sarah Hughes has the highest level of difficulty on the U.S. ladies team. This will be her second trip to Worlds. Sasha Cohen stole the show at Nationals. Since a U.S. silver medalist is too young to compete in Nice, she must medal at Junior Worlds this Saturday in order to earn a spot on the world team. If not, Angela Nikodinov will get the 3rd spot on the ladies team. ABC Sports and ESPN will proudly bring you 11 hours of exclusive coverage from the World Figure Skating Championships in Nice, France in 3 weeks. Now on the ice, Dmitri Dmitrenko of Ukraine, 3rd after the short program.
'93, his best year when he won the European Championship. But he's looking for some big jumps, opening with a triple axel, triple toe loop, kind of at a standstill at the end, but his objective was to stand up, and he did just that.
Dmitri is 26 years old, a bit older when he won it in '93, and he said a lot has changed in the meantime. What you're hearing is Scent of a Woman, composed by Thomas Newman.
What he wants to do is keep the speed moving on the back end of this jump and not land in a standstill. That was a little bit better. You could see he had more what we call glide out of that jump.
Yeah, you could see that.
Second attempt at the triple axel. Again, wants to have good speed on the exit and goes up high in the air, but just lands almost in the same spot that he took off.
Speed's so critical, Peter.
Definitely not conducive to good jumping when you just go straight up and down. Back outside edge takeoff on the triple loop. Better there.
It's hard not to think of Al Pacino right now instead of a woman.
That's true.
This portion.
Last jump, triple sow cow, hop, and double sow cow.
Very dramatic ending.
Well, that's what the judges will definitely appreciate about his skating. That is the presentation. He's not technically as powerful as a Yagudin or Plushenko, but he does have nice choreography and style when he skates.
And the crowd here in Vienna seems to appreciate his efforts.
Opened up with this triple axel. Forward takeoff. And he's skating pretty well here, but watch how he almost lands backwards and puts his foot down on that. So two-footed there, and then the attempt at the quad, only a triple. Got to be perfectly positioned, and you have to be so aggressive if you're going to attack that jump.
And now Dmitri's marks for technical merit from 5.3 to 5.7.
Again, not the strongest jumper in this men's competition, but I think we'll see the presentation scores go up.
5.7.
And you're right, Peter. For presentation, 5.5 to 5.7. And that moves Dmitri into first place. Aleksandr Abt is now second. Iván Dinev third. Coming up, 17-year-old Evgeny Plushenko, who is undefeated this season. He and Aleksei Yagudin both have quads planned for their programs. We asked Plushenko what is the difference between the two.
I have the combination, which we, with my coach Mishin, we call it 432. which is
Сейчас
quad,
мы-
triple, double.
Я делаю
And I can do
433,
433, which is quad, triple, triple.
Вот. Во-первых, у меня есть вращение.
And I do
гиря.
the Biellmann spin. And I think
Я думаю,
that's how I win over
я
Yagudin.
выиграю.
The showdown we've been waiting for has arrived. Plushenko will take the ice here in Vienna after this message and a word from our ABC station. Welcome back, everyone, to Vienna and the European Figure Skating Championships. That's the standings right now in the men's competition, but all that is about to change as 17-year-old Evgeny Plushenko of Russia takes the ice.
This could not be better to have Plushenko skate at this point, and then right after him, the world champion, Aleksei Yagudin.
So much personality.
His attempt at the quadruple toe loop. Attempt. And
Oh my
going
goodness!
for the big combination, triple toe loop, double loop. Oh, he flips out, but incredible.
Traditional Russian folk music has everybody into it now.
Now the triple axel, 3.5 revs, triple toe, right on his game. Next triple axel right here. Look at the speed he has running out of that. You can really see the difference.
It is so evident.
And athletic.
Remember, he's just 17 years old. As you said, Peter, he has a perfect record this season. He won 3 regular season Grand Prix competitions. Combined, he has 11 6-0s. 11 perfect scores this season.
Triple Lutz. Look at the confidence he has coming out of these jumps and the connecting footwork.
He knows it. He knows he's on. You know, his mother helped him develop that unusual flexibility by stretching his legs against the couch every day when he was growing up. So kudos to Mom.
Paid off.
It did.
3 big jumps left. There's the first.
He has a way of connecting with the crowd.
Triple Salchow. Look at the way he's skating into these jumps. Good speed in and good speed out. he is well conditioned, very fit. There's a modification of that Bielman spin. Wow.
Wow is right.
Yagudin's got his work cut out for him.
An important moment for the 17-year-old as he attempts to win his first European title.
All 8 triples. The quad. He has set the bar. Kicking things off with the gigantic quadruple toe loop. Watch how he bends to get up into the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough. He goes for the big triple toe loop after that. Now we're up to 7 revolutions and then 2 more on this double loop, which brings it to 9. He flips out of that one, but still 9 rotations or revolutions. Unbelievable. And look at how fast he skates into this triple axel, the height he gets. Great arms in the air, tight, just what you need to create rotation. Outstanding.
And now the all-important marks for Plushenko. First of all, technical merit. Oh my goodness, 5.8s and 5.9s.
Very strong marks, but you know, the judges really appreciate his artistry, so I'll be curious to see if the next marks go up even further.
Marks for presentation. 5.8s and 5.9s again. He's in first.
In a big way.
High marks for Aleksei Yagudin to shoot for. And now the defending world champion knows what he has to do, and Yagudin will skate when we come back. You're looking at Alexei Mishin, coach of our leader, Evgeny Plushenko, and former coach of our next skater, Aleksei Yagudin. Now, with 2-star pupils to coach, Yagudin didn't feel he was getting the attention he deserved from Mishin, so he moved to the United States to train with Tatiana Tarasova. Since then, his reputation off the ice has suffered, but he is adjusting to life in a new country. When Aleksei Yagudin moved into his 2-bedroom condominium in Freehold, New Jersey last spring, he was looking for stability. The decision to leave Russia had been a difficult but necessary one.
I prefer to live here because here I know everything what will happen with me next day, not like in Russia. I know that it's so hard for Russian skaters which are moving to the United States because they're here a lot.
Opportunity has outweighed the sacrifice, but how to cure the homesickness? A visit from Mom.
I missed my family and missed all my friends who's still in Russia, and when she came here she just like bring all that part of Russia.
Even in Russia, man's best friend, his dog. So Zoya Yagudina brought along Lawrence, Alexei's Cocker Spaniel. Their time together is precious but temporary since her own mother is still in Russia.
If Alexei lived in South Africa, that's where I would go, because I want to be with him. I love the United States, but I miss my mother in Russia too. I'm not excited to leave here, but I know I must.
His new home is over 4,000 miles from the multi-family apartment he once shared with his mother and grandmother in Russia. As a child, he was often sick, so Alexei's mother started him skating to improve his health when he was only 4. 15 years later, Alexei is a 2-time world champion with enough financial stability to take care of his family. His success so far is almost like a fairy tale.
When he first started skating, we thought he could be good, but nobody thought he would be great. So it's like my dream came true, but not the whole dream, because life is not ended. Our lives will continue to get better. There are still dreams to live in the future.
And perhaps Yagudin, our final skater of the night, is dreaming of winning a third European title here in Vienna to go along with his 2 world titles. But first, he must overtake fellow Russian Evgeny Plushenko.
He has been very solid in practice. He is ready to meet this challenge. Let's see if he has the focus that you need to do it. His first quad, the toe loop. Oh, wow. That's not one of his best, but he was so determined. Got through it.
Again, you can see his bandaged hand just 2 weeks before the competition. During practice, crashed into the boards, breaking a bone in his hand. But he said he never thought about not coming here to Vienna.
If he tries it again, the other quad, it'll be right here. No, a triple Lutz. Opted out on that. Yagud's getting up in the air on these jumps. Triple axel, triple toe.
You know, we talk about Plushenko being his heir apparent. Well, Yagudin's only 19 years old, my goodness. We think of him as being much older. 2-time defending world champion, 2-time European champion.
Triple flip. Much more in control on that triple. And oh boy, now he's getting his game. He did not start off that solid on the jumps, but it's coming together now.
2.5 minutes into this 4.5-minute free program.
Look at how these jumps are getting better. The more tired you get. Triple sow cow. Oh no,
my.
That could have opened the door right there.
That's all it takes, a moment like that. Was it enough for Yagudin to retain his European title? Remember, he has never lost internationally to Evgeny Plushenko. Yagudin scores when we return to Vienna. Anxious moments for Aleksei Yagudin as he awaits his scores, and he does not look pleased.
Here's the quad toe. First element in the program. He gets up in the air, but he sort of loses it, tilts a bit, but look how strong that right leg is to hold that landing. He was not going down because he knows if he crashed on that, he had no chance to beat Plushenko. Now this triple axel, this was buried in his program, late in the program. Perfect technique. Wonderful height. Total authority on the landing. But this could have opened the door right here. Watch the triple Sauerkraut. Last thing the judges see him do, as far as the jump's concerned, it could be a small thing like that between first and second.
Aleksei Yagudin, Russia, please. Marks of technical merit.
And now Yagudin's all-important marks. Oh boy, he's just walking off.
5-8.
Oh yeah, these are clearly below Plushenko. Plushenko had that quad, triple toe loop, double toe loop, weighed heavily.
Presentation as well, 5-7, 5-8, and you can see he is headed off the ice, doesn't want to even see, and he is going to finish second. His countryman, Plushenko, will win his first European title. My goodness. And here are the final results for the men. Evgeny Plushenko taking the gold, Aleksei Yagudin settling for the silver, and Dmitrenko of Ukraine finishing third. Peter is now with our gold medalist.
All right, with the new European men's champion, Evgeny Plushenko, congratulations. You almost made history with that combination. Did you feel you could do it?
Yes, I do this combination, and me and Alexei Nikolaevich, we call it 432. Right now we're working on the combination 433, quad triple triple, and I didn't do it today clean because I was tired.
Did you feel coming into this that you could steal the title away from Yagudin?
I never think about this. I'm just skating. And the judge is deciding who is going to be the first, second, or third.
Absolutely, but you and Yagudin used to train together. Did you learn anything from Aleksei Yagudin when you were training together?
Nothing.
Wow, okay. Well, congratulations to the European champion. Good luck at Worlds.
Thank you.
Robin, back to you.
Well, you heard it. Nothing at all did he learn from his former training partner, and that makes us want to watch the upcoming Worlds even more as this battle continues between Plushenko and Yagudin. Peter is backstage with him right now.
Alexei, good effort out there. How do you assess your performance tonight?
You know, I had so many problems in this new millennium, so I had problem with my boots before Champions Series final, so I missed one of the most important competition of the year. Then, before coming here 1 week ago, I broke my arm, so it was like huge. So many problems were before European, so I think that it was enough for me. I did.
Yeah, was the hand a factor? Did it hurt?
Actually, no. I did what I was able to do at this moment. So now I have a lot of time, 1 month before Worlds, and I will prepare for it.
That's just it. Can you go home, train, and get your world title?
Yeah, sure.
You can? What do you need to do?
Nothing, just work, and then we'll see. I can't say exactly will I win or will I lose, because I never know what will happen tomorrow. So probably I will work for this. No, not probably. I will work for this, and we'll see what will happen.
All right. Well, thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
Алло, слышишь? Да, привет, мамуль.
As you can imagine, Evgeny Plushenko couldn't wait to phone home and tell his mama of his victory. Much more ahead. Another Russian rivalry in the ladies' competition. Irina Slutskaya on the comeback trail, and the reigning world champion Maria Butrskaya skate for gold after this message and a word from our ABC stations.